3, 2, 1. I feel it inside of me. The king is inside of me. Yeah.
Yo, Skitty. In today's video, we'll get the most rarest sword in Roblox. Straight to it, man.
Mythical sword that only 5 people in the game have. The true triple dark blade, which is only obtainable from admins.
So to change that, I've given my account password to Woozy, which has the unobtainable true triple Yoru. But the only way for him to unlock the missing digits of the password is by unlocking every single sword in the game, but you only have 48 hours.
Alright, so the first 5 swords is going to be easy, and that's because you can buy them for a dirt cheap price.
Crazy.
Katana bought, Cutlass bought, and since there's 40 swords in the game, Kit's going to hand me part of the password every 5 swords I collect. I believe you can find the 3rd sword over here. Triple katana, okay, bought. And the next 2 swords was a dual katana located at Pirate Village, and the shark saw that could be attained at Middletown. And that makes 5 swords.
Your first digit to the password is E, but it's only going to get harder from here.
So now that we got the...
So I guess every sword he gets is going to have a different password. Makes sense.
First digit of the password, we're 12% of the way there for unlocking the true triple Yoru. And soon after that, I unlocked the Iron Mace, whole first form, the Warden Sword, and I already own Dark Blade. So to get the next digit of the password, all I had to do was just unlock the Trident, which now meant I own 10 of the 40 swords. All right, let's get our second digit from Kit.
Okay, you're doing good, but you're still in the first C. Oh, by the way, your next digit to the password is D.
So next one I'm gonna go for is the dual-headed blade, which I believe you get it from one of these NPCs, so I'm just gonna kill both and see which one drops it. Okay, actually, I just checked the wiki. You get it from the master sword dealer at
$400,000. Golly.
Guy. So this puts me at 11 swords, and after unlocking the Bicentennial, that puts me at 20% of the way there. So I spent the first out of 48 hours buying every sword in the first season, since all you needed was money. And now the final sword of the first season is unlocking the saber sword. So to get the saber sword, I got to do the puzzle, and the first step is unlocking all the buttons. First button right here. Oh, I see the second button is right here.
Hidden, bro.
I think the 3rd button is literally right here.
Oh, I see it.
Fourth button should be around here somewhere. Oh, okay, it's right here. It's right.
How do you even see that? It blends in so well.
Here, I bet. Let's get that. And the reason I'm trying to collect all 40 swords so quickly is because Kit only gave me 48 hours. So step 1 is the puzzle is complete. Now we need to go to the desert and do step 2. With the torch that we forgot to pick up from jungle, go inside, and once we make our way down here, equip the torch and this should let us open. All right, bet. So now I got the relic. I believe this is the step where I can actually get the saber sword now. I need to put this relic in, and now I can fight the saber and get the saber sword. I'm just gonna one-shot this guy, bro. So yeah, the saber sword was easy to obtain, but this puzzle was only the beginning for what would come in the next 2 Cs. Bro, I just spent 5 hours on this sword. So this now makes the
5 hours on the sword is absolutely, that's an abomination, bro. That's crazy.
15th and final sword of the first C. So let's make our way over to Marineford and get the next digit of the password.
Okay, after this digit, it will be hours until you reach your next 5 swords. The next digit is O.
So unlike the first C and the second C,
I bet the next digit is A.
The only way for me to collect swords is by killing bosses. The first one I'm gonna go after is Diamond. Hopefully I get this on the first try. I don't want to be fighting this guy. This guy has a lot of HP compared to the first C bosses. Oh my god, somebody's here to sabotage me. Luckily I didn't get anything from that. In the second C, I had 5 of the bosses that I need to collect swords from. So the best strategy was to rotate around the map, killing them. Oh yes, Fujitora is right over there. Alright, last hit. Let's see if I get it. Okay, I got a meteorite. It's not a gravity cane. Come on, Smoker. Smoker, come on. Okay, so I went after all the basic bosses in the second C, and none of them dropped the sword on the first try. I think the hardest sword in the second C is gonna be the TTK and the Pole V2, because just to unlock the true triple katana, I have to unlock 3
You don't understand how hard these bosses are to fight.
swords, which take 2 hours each to unlock. And this guy spawned a sea beast. All right, let me see if I get it. Oh, okay, yes, I got the dragon trident first try. So that's now the 16th sword, and we're 35% of the way there. So that left 4 bosses in the second C that stood in my way from obtaining the true triple dark blade.
Imagine you see a player carrying these 3 swords just looking at you like, bro, ain't gonna lie, that's aura, man. That's straight aura.
But as I was farming Smoker, something clicked in my head. Wait, I just realized I already own the GT. So we're at 17 swords, and me only having 48 hours to unlock every sword in game, I'm kind of wasting time on the easiest swords. So I loaded the account up with 1,000 Robux, so I'll be able to respawn bosses as many times as I needed. And after 1 hour of getting no drops. Oh wait, I can't even talk. I got the hidden key, and this key will lead me to unlocking my next sword. Rengoku, let's go. 2 more swords and we get the next digit of the password. And the last 2 swords I'm gonna go for the next digit is gonna be from Diamond and Fujitora. If we're getting the dragon rework in 2024, give me the sword right now. Ooh, I got some bad news. Drop a sub if I'm gonna get this sword right now. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. After saying that line over 20 times, I finally got the gravity cane. Last sword until we're able to unlock the next digit of the password. So now I'm literally spending 50 Robux each literally just to kill Diamond, bro. Just give me the sword. Yes! Long sword complete. Let's get our next digit.
Okay, finally you're here for the next password digit. The letter is C.
We're now
Okay,
20 out of 40 swords complete,
close.
which means we're 50% of the way there. So to unlock the Midnight Blade, I need to get 100 ectoplasm. And in my previous video, when I did the noob to pro with only game passes, I grinded over here, so I already have 179 ectoplasm. Yes. All right, that's the 21st sword. So the next 4 swords I'm going to go after is the Coco, the Pole V2, and 2 of the legendary swords. And just to unlock the Pole V2, I gotta fully awaken the Rumble Raid. I'm at mastery 1. Oh my god. But I couldn't stop. Time was ticking. So I asked a bunch of subscribers from my Discord, and while everybody was joining the server, I farmed mastery on the Rumble fruit. All right, so I found a strat to get a lot of Rumble mastery easy. You wanna do this with your portal fruit, stay above, let them get low, and once the portal goes away, all I gotta do is just finish them off with the Rumble fruit.
Okay, so he's like forming his subs at that point. Makes sense.
And after I kill these mobs, I can now move on to the next part of unlocking the Pole V2. All right, bet. So we hit 250 mastery. So now I need to do 15 raids to fully awaken Rumble. I did not think I need to awaken a whole fruit just to get a sword. But now it's time to do the Rumble raid. And since there wasn't a lot of us, since I'm literally irrelevant, the first raid took us 9 minutes. I see what Kit meant when he said it's going to be hours until my next digit,
That takes a minute.
First raid done. 14 more to go. So we got a long way to go. Second raid complete. All right, I got TP. This is the 3rd ascension. Let's go. After this is going to be the final raid. Okay, so I think this is me going to... No, now. Let's see. Yes, I went to heaven. Now I have Pole V2.
You went to heaven.
Whew. So now that we're 8 hours into the challenge, we needed 3 more swords to get the passwords to the true triple dark blade account. So the next sword I'm going after is going to be the Coco sword. So for the next 30 minutes, I grinded mastery on the Kitsune since it was the best solo.
Someone dedication,
all right, so
man.
now that I basically have 300 mastery on my Kitsune
dedication.
fruit, I can now transform. And I think it's time for us to do the order raid now. But what I didn't know was the Coco sword was a legendary sword drop, which meant the sword only had a 5% chance of dropping. Come on, let's see if we get it on the first try. Oh, okay, no, but we did get the zebra cap. And every time I don't get Coco sword, I literally have to spend 1,000 fragments. Okay, so yeah, 15,000 HP left. If I get it from my second order rate, that'd be amazing, bro. Let's see. Nope, zebra cap. You guys also got to remember that I'm literally doing this with no instinct, so I literally got to find this guy myself. Come on, please. Nope.
So at this point, he just swinging in the air trying to find the guy.
4th law, no Coco sword. And I don't know if I'm unlucky, but for the next 5 raids, no Coco sword. And with 15 harder swords needing to be attained to unlock the true triple dark blade, this challenge started to look impossible. I lost count of having
Dude, that's a hard challenge, man.
I get y'all Obby a sub, please. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it.
How long did it take him to get that?
We got it. Why does every time I ask y'all to subscribe, we get the sword? So now that I've gotten the Coco, I just need to get 2 legendary swords to get the next digit of the password. So in order to get the next 2 swords, I need to server hop and run around the map looking for the legendary sword dealer. It takes at least 2 hours for each of these swords to spawn. So just on these 3 swords alone, I could be at this spot for 3 hours. All right, let me do a speed run on how fast I can check each island. All right, let's go. Come on, come on. Lily Dream. All right, he's not here. Go to Cap. I check the rock. If he's not at the rock, I make my way over to Coliseum. And if he's not at Coliseum, I make my
Bro is dedicated to get this sword. It's crazy, man.
way over to Dock 1. And it looks like he's not here, so I need to go to remote, and this will be my last place. Okay, so he's not in the server. And I have to do it for 1,000 more times until I find all 3 of the swords. And I'm gonna cut to the chase. I never found the sword dealer, but then I remember an idea that I thought about earlier. What if I paid somebody in fruits to hunt the 3 legendary swords for me? Okay, so me bribing somebody else gave it to me. Okay, yes, sir. First one, let's go. Just the sword alone that costs me a T-Rex. All right, so I got the Shisui. I just need the other 2. I told him if he finds me the other 2, I give him Kitsune and Venom. I don't know if this is a bad offer, but I need them quick. In less than 5 minutes later, bro, this guy is lightning fast. He has found another one. He might be hacking, but honestly, if I don't see it or hear it, that's not my problem. He said top of green zone. I'm going now. Oh my God, he's over there. He's over here. Okay, yeah, bet. Second one. Sadi attained, and within another 5 minutes, bro, he just got the last sword. I think
this dude is literally cheating the game. He's getting all the swords and getting so much help.
he's hacking. It hasn't even been 30 minutes and I've got the last sword already. All right, let's go. Let's get him. Come on. All right, so now we have gotten all the legendary swords, and it only costed me a Venom, a T-Rex, and a Kitsune. It took a couple hours. We can finally get the next digit from Kit.
The next digit is T.
We're now 25 out of 40 swords done. The next step for me would be to unlock all these swords at 300 mastery so I can get the TTK. I'm gonna go with hybrid stats and keep doing the portal cheese method because you get a ton of levels that quick. And 20 minutes later, all right, 300 mastery on Sadi. It's crazy thing I'm gonna unlock every sword in the game, which takes people literally weeks to get in 48 hours. If that's not worth the sub, I don't know what is. So now that we hit 300 mastery on 2 of the legendary swords, we just need mastery on the Wando, then I'll be able to get the TTK. But before I do that, some subscribers in my server said let's do the Cake Queen, so I'm gonna try attempt to get the buddy sword right here and now. I don't know if it's smart to do this with no HP. All right, let's see if we can get it on the first try.
Oh, he almost got laid out, bro, but he still got it.
Oh my God. Okay, so we just got the buddy sword first try. That puts us at 27 swords, but we're on a roll, bro. Let's do beautiful pirate next. All right, let's see if we get a first try.
man's grinding
Yo, we just got the Cavender sword on the first try too. That puts us at 28 swords. 2 more swords and we can get the next digit to the password. Bro, we're so close to unlocking the true Tripper Yoro, bro. I'm literally gonna be like one of the 6 members. And instead of farming the NPCs for the remaining mastery, I thought we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone by fighting the bosses to get mastery and item drops. I got an item drop. I don't know what it is, but it's not a sword. In a couple minutes of grinding bosses for mastery, finally we can get the TTK. I believe after we buy the sword, we'll be on our 29th sword. I remember practicing trick shots over here the other day, and now I'm literally buying the true triple katana. Let's go. We're now 76% of the way there. And this also means we have now collected all the 1st and 2nd C swords. And all we need left is 3rd C. So for the last sword, I think I'm just gonna server hop Captain Elephant. I'll bet Captain Elephant spawned in the server. Let's go. And
Captain
just to make
Elephant.
sure there was a 100% chance of me getting it. It worked in the past. It's gonna work
right
now.
now.
If you guys subscribe, I'll get twin hooks right now. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what to say. It just works. All right, it's time to go talk to Kit and see what sword he got for us next.
I'm surprised you've collected this many swords so fast. Your next digit is T.
All right, so we're 30 out of 40 swords done. We need 10 swords
bet
left,
it
but
ends with
these are
an
the
E.
10 hardest swords. I'm talking about the swords that actually take people weeks. And considering I only had 24 hours left, I need to get moving. So the first sword I set to get was the Yama, which was attained by doing 30 Elite Hunter quests. Okay, so we got our first Elite Hunter at Hydra, and to make sure I'm doing this quicker, I'm hopping servers on 2 different accounts at the same time. 3rd Elite Hunter down, 4th Elite Hunter down. Oh my god, somebody's trying to kill me. And after 29 Elite Hunters, as I was farming, I got a God's Chalice. This was important because to
Bro, what is a God's shot? What is that, bro?
obtain a nether sword called the Tashida, you needed to spawn Rip Indra using the God's Chalice to complete the puzzle.
What is a God's
All right, so
Chalice,
I
bro?
just spawned Rip Indra, and the first part of the puzzle was to find a waterfall. Go Hydra Town. All right, it's so hard to see. I need to go in here. First waterfall to the right. So I believe it's this one. Yes, it's this one. And once I step through this door, I now only have 5 minutes to find 5 torches around the map. The first torch should be right over here, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it's right here. Okay, first
How
one's
do you
lit. The second
find
torch
that?
should be really close. It should be like right behind another bridge pillar, I guess. Next one right here. Third one's in a pineapple. I know that. Okay, the third one's right here. I see it. I see it right here. And once all the torches were lit, the last step I needed to obtain the Tashida was to kill Longma. Okay, Longma's almost dead. Does he get Tashida on the first try? Hey, bet. So we got the Tashida now. 4 more swords and we can get the next digit. And since I already completed all 30 Elite Hunter quests, I was now able to attain the Yama located at Waterfall at Hydra. I need to break this wall, and I'm gonna need to kill these NPCs in here. It shouldn't be too hard. All right, now let's pull this Yama. I just gotta keep spamming it. Oh, okay. The sword has accepted you as his new owner. So now I own the Yama. 3 more swords and we can get the next digit of the password. And since we only need 7 more swords left, I'm gonna go for the cursed dual katana next by farming mastery on the Tashida. And with the help of boss respawns, I was quickly able to get a lot of mastery on both the swords. All right, so now that I have 350 mastery on the Tashida and Yama, I can start the CDK quest. So to start the quest, the NPCs up here, I gotta go to this guy. The next step was complete 6 side quests, and the first one was being Doc Legend. I just have to talk to 3 different Doc people. So I went to Port Town, Cakeland, and the last person I'm gonna go to is Sea Castle since it's right here. So
This dude has a plan, bro.
now I have 1 Alucard fragment, and I'm gonna switch it up and do a Yama quest
Yo,
next. So for
it's good,
pain and
Jaden. How you
suffering,
doing?
while having the Yama equipped, I need to take 8 to 10k damage. The next part of the puzzle was to go around the map killing enemies with purple dots on them. Oh, okay, bet. Okay, so the quest is over now, W. And since the last 3 scrolls of the sword was based on event spawns, it took 5 hours to complete them all. But
Golly.
we finally were able to get the next sword. Please, bro, I'm so close to getting a CDK. Let's go, let's see. Please don't mess this up. 3, 2, 1. I feel it inside of me. The king is inside of me. Yeah.
Yo, pause.
Yes, the cursed dual
Hey, notification, how you
katana.
doing?
Let's go, bro. Guys, I have the cursed dual katana and I still have combat. That's crazy.
That
so
is
right
cool.
now we have 33 swords. We only have 6 more swords to go. And it looks like I have 12 hours left to get the shark anchor, the fox lamp, the dark dagger, spiky trident, and the hollow scythe. If I with the true Tripper Yoro, I'm gonna complete all of it. So to obtain the shark anchor, we need to craft 3 items from the sea that needed materials. So I spent the next hour killing mobs and gathering materials to craft the monster magnet. Let's go. Since this guy been the #1 help in the video, he wanted me to let you guys know. He said boom cha-la-la-la.
Bro, what do you mean by that? Am I just saying that randomly,
But
bro?
the only reason I was able to get this far was because of the help from my friends. But since we've been grinding for
chill,
6 hours
nigga.
straight, it was becoming a little late, so I was left all alone to attend the shark anchor. Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, you didn't fight the
Air
shark?
Beast ride, it's so hard to see, bro. And as you can tell, I wasn't prepared. And if you didn't know, if you died with the monster magnet, the materials that we grinded hours for would disappear, and we would have to redo this all
Boy, you better run.
over again. Wait, no, this is bad. Where's my portal fruit at? Oh my
Oh,
god,
he
no, I just
died.
died. Wait, no. Oh my god. Why did
He
I
lost
think I could even
everything.
beat this? My spirit was at an all-time low, and with only 2 hours left, this challenge seemed impossible. But I didn't spend the last 46 hours of my life grinding for nothing, so we didn't give up. All right, 15,000 more HP left. I think I can kill him with this attack. Come on, wait, one more.
He killed him.
Oh my god. I could kiss this sword. This is so cool.
Hey, yo. I ain't like the sword is badass, though.
So I'm currently sitting at 34 swords. One more sword and I can get the next digit to the true triple Yoru account. But I had to do this quick because I only had 1 hour left. So I set my sights on the spiky trident next. All right, so I'm joining this guy named Cool Land. He posted in the Blox Discord that he needs help with Doe King. And I think this is the perfect opportunity for me. This is finally my time, bro. I think there's like maybe like a 30% chance that he's gonna drop it. I just need to get enough damage in. Oh my god, so he's about to die and I done died. Let me see if I get the credit though. Please put me back in there. Oh my god. Okay, so we just got the spiky trident. 3 more swords left. Let me go get my next digit from Kit, bro.
There.
Okay, your next digit to the password is I. But these final swords will take you forever.
And he was right. With only 40 minutes left, it would take a miracle to unlock the last 3 swords. But sadly, that didn't happen. So I told Kid I felt the challenge, and what I thought would be the end, he said this.
Congrats, bro. You've amazed me. The final digit to my password is K.
What? He gave him the sword after all?
And if you didn't notice, the password is use code KIT backwards.
Bro, this is amazing, bro. I'm gonna go to lava. Let's see how powerful this sword is.
What's up, everybody? Boom!
Oh my god, this sword has no range. This is amazing, bro. Hats off to Kit, bro. This was the longest grind of my life. I'm gonna fight the Tidekeeper, and I'm gonna see how fast I can kill it with this sword. Look at it on my back. It's so clean, bro.
How many of y'all want this sword? Yo, leave a like on the video right now, bro. If y'all wish you had this sword, because I wish I had this sword. I'm not gonna lie, everything's that long for the sword, but you gotta have money to do it, bro. It's kind of crazy. I want that sword, bro. That sword is ore, bro.
I have the curse blessing on it, so look at my HP. I'm gonna let it get low, so instead of me using gold, every time I hit him, I get HP back, bro. This is crazy. I'm literally stealing his HP from him. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just messing.
I like how the sword like glows also in the red. That's pretty cool. Like it's like pink or like a purple.
I was about this sword. I'm like glazing it right now. I'm glazing the sword. All right, I'm gonna finish it off in style. 1,000 slices. Oh, I didn't do enough, but holy, bro. If you guys would like,
imagine having an admin that has a sword, bro. Hey, if y'all enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new. We're live on Twitch. Follow my Twitch, it's Rarest. If y'all wish to have this sword, man, let me know in the comment section. That being said, man, see y'all boys in the next video.